There's a second Loch Ness Monster.
What? I'm Mae.
I'm Ben.
And I'm Max.
And we were had.
We were had.
Can you believe it?
There are twists and there are turns.
Defleshed is a standard death.
Oh, that's fun.
We were had.
We were.
What is with you today?
I'm sorry. I don't feel good.
You felt good when
Thought
I
I
walked
was the only
in.
one on my period.
We synced up years ago.
Sweet.
Are
That
we
is
started?
nice.
This is the podcast.
This is
Yeah.
the podcast.
This
We're
is
in
it.
it now.
This is
Yeah,
going.
this is good.
We're in now. Too late.
We got it.
I control what happens later.
All right, Loch Ness Monster. Let's hear about him.
Okay.
Or whatever.
The other one.
Okay, you guys aren't gonna believe this. You fuckers better be seated. Okay. There might be a second Loch Ness Monster.
Really?
Same
Yes.
pond?
There might be same body of water. I don't know if it's a pond. I'm not a fucking oceanographer, but there might be a second one. This guy thinks he saw a second one, and then also this fucker might be traveling because all in the last 3 months, I know how we accidentally. Did you say do Loch Ness Monster because it's been in the news? Because it's been in the news.
No, I have not.
It's been in the news.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been in the news.
It's been in the news.
Have you heard?
Yeah.
It's been in the news.
Have you heard? Have you guys read the local papers? Loch Ness back atop.
We're always on the pulse.
I've been screaming it from the roofs.
Yeah, so it was seen in. He might have seen a second one in the traditional Scotland of Loch Ness, but then also it was in like England, and then also possibly in North Carolina.
North Carolina.
North Kakalaki.
Yeah, North Carolina.
So it's just
oh,
like-
you read it? Yeah, you read the article.
Oh, yeah.
Same length.
Same. Well, I can't.
Whoa.
Listen, I don't know. Some waters are colder than others. Whoa, dick joke. First things up top. How are you guys doing? You guys feel good?
Yeah, I feel great.
Okay.
I feel good, but why is it
Okay.
not the first Loch Ness Monster? I don't
What do you mean?
understand.
The thing about it is like he might have captured on a webcam 2 Loch Ness monsters. But before I get into that, would you like to learn more about Loch Ness? About old Nessie? Would you like
Sure.
to learn more about Nessie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said it in a way that I don't believe that you want to learn.
Start telling me and then I'll get interested.
You said it in a way that makes me feel like you don't want to learn more about Loch Ness Monster, but I'm going to tell you. So this is from Botanica, a source you can trust.
Fair and balanced.
The fair and balanced Britannica. The Loch Ness Monster, by name Nessie, is a large marine creature believed by some people to inhabit Loch Ness, Scotland. However, much of the alleged evidence supporting its existence has been discredited, and it is widely thought that the monster is a myth. Nice try, mainstream media.
Yeah, right.
Are
Are they going to ruin everything?
Yeah, they gotta fucking piss all over things just because it's fake.
Here's my thought.
I can give you 2.
Well, here's the thought. I'm like, okay, why wouldn't somebody just take a net and like go through the whole thing during COVID? That's what I would have done. If I lived in that town, I'd be like, I'm buying a huge net and we're scraping the fucking
Here's
pond.
my thing. The government invented COVID, created in a lab market, and they wanted everybody to stay inside so they could drop a second Loch Ness in that fucking thing.
Yeah.
A second Nessie.
That's
like
what this
the
was all
bird
about.
spies.
Just like the
Right.
birds. They took out the birds and they added a second Nessie.
They took out the
Fucking
birds and
quote me.
put in robot birds.
See, that makes sense to me.
That's it. You guys are making a lot of sense.
All them new animals that came around during COVID.
Here's the thing: I'm trying to make sure that nobody's able to comment and be like, "You guys are being skeptics." I'm open-minded. Don't get me wrong.
So what?
I've hooked up with a
pond?
guy. Wait, what kind of open-minded are we talking about?
I meant like Loch Ness.
Oh,
but,
yeah, that too.
So
And he believed in the Loch Ness Monster.
exactly.
There we go.
I've hooked up with the Loch
I'll tell you
Ness
what,
Monster.
old Nessie was in that guy's pants. I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah.
Here
That's
we
the
go.
true serpent monster. Reports of a monster inhabiting Loch Ness date back to ancient times.
So Loch Ness is the body of water, or the town. Sorry,
Loch
Whatever.
Ness is the body of water.
Okay, great.
And Nessie is the name of
Cute.
the Loch Ness monster.
And Mae's right. It's just like a little pond. Like
No,
you really
it's like
can't.
a Ness. It's a Ness.
I don't know what a nest is.
Larger than a lake, smaller than a sea.
Oh,
It's a nest.
that's
Okay.
big.
Might be more of a pond.
Okay.
Notably, local stone carvings by the Pict depict a mysterious beast with flippers. The first written account appears in a 7th century biography of St. Columbia. According to that work, in 565 AD, the monster bit a swimmer. It was prepared to attack another man when Columba intervened, ordered the beast to go back, in quotes. It obeyed, and over the centuries, only occasional sightings were reported. Many of these alleged encounters seemed inspired by Scottish folklore, which abounds with mythical water
So it
creatures.
had feet?
Well, it had flippers,
Oh,
you
little flippers.
ignorant swine.
Is it a merman?
It's a merman.
A merman.
And then it became really popular in like the 1930s. They even hired like this. Remember back in the good old days, like the 1930s, 20s, 40s, you had adventurers. You know, these
Yeah.
guys that would go somewhere with a camera or something and be famed explorers, and they would just be create hoaxes. Anyway,
That's fun.
This guy, they hired this guy to go look and see if he can find it in like the 30s or the 40s. And he went and he's like, I got it. Here's proof, footprints. And then scientists looked it up, and it was very clearly made with an umbrella, an umbrella thing in hippopotamus feet.
But why would footprints even work if it's in the water?
He
'Cause
did
they
it
had
on
the
the
flippers.
land. He said that. On
Oh, okay.
land. Listen, there's not a lot of rules when it comes to this stuff. It was a different time.
Also, when was the first sighting of it? You said the
Ancient times.
ancient times. So are they saying that this thing keeps reproducing, or this thing's just like fucking thousands
same
of
guy.
years
It's
old?
an ancient. It's like the Meg. You ever seen the Meg? That film.
No,
The
I know what you're talking about, but no,
I've
I
seen
don't.
Big ol'
Megan,
Statham?
that weird doll.
Big old shark. Did you see that movie? That
I
was
did,
good?
yeah.
No,
Android.
not Statham. Butler?
Statham's in that.
Oh, Gerard
In
Butler
Meg?
too? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
You can't do Statham and Butler. It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too good.
Too much.
One day.
The testosterone levels alone, off the charts. You want to get into the second Nessie?
Yeah, sure.
Could you guys look more bored as I'm talking to you?
I'm not bored.
He looks pissed. I don't know why he's
not-
mad.
I'm not
He's mad at me. I don't know. A lot of if you guys are kind of maybe this is your first episode. You're interested in the second Loch Ness monster. Ben and I are in a fight right now.
No,
Deny it.
I'm not denying it. I mean, no, I am denying it. Go. I want to know about the second one.
He hates me. Okay, so new webcam footage has been released by dedicated Nessie hunter Eoin O'Fadigan. That's not a slur.
Wow.
That's not a slur. That's how it says it.
we don't need another racial
I'm looking
slur
at the
clip.
thing now. It's pronounced Jones. And he just went off.
Me name is Jones.
He claims that this webcam footage shows that there, in fact, could be two huge creatures lurking in the lake. Also, I wanted to say the Britannica article, fair and balanced, said that they've like sonared the whole fucking
Britannica would be the last sponsor that this podcast would have. We were sponsored by
Britannica.
Encyclopedia Britannica.
Listen, that makes sense to me.
That makes sense.
Did you guys used to have the Britannica discs? Remember that?
Oh no, not the
you never did
discs.
this. Like
Yeah.
you plug them in your computer. Britannica Online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I
Or
don't
Funkin'
remember that.
Wagnalls.
What'd you call me, you son of a bitch? Okay, so this Nessie hunter, you heard his name, Eoin O'Fadigan, believes that there could actually be two Loch Ness monsters after new footage has emerged that appears to show two creatures in the water at the same time.
Oh,
Wait
okay.
until I show you this footage.
Okay, hold on a second. Didn't you just say that they had
Sonar.
whatever the fuck,
Yeah,
sonar?
nothing showed up
Oh,
on the sonar.
damn, okay.
Typical Mae trying to poke holes. That's it. Not
No,
me.
I was hoping.
I'm a believer.
I was hoping they had something there.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you believe the media and their sonars, not me. I believe the fucking
Yeah, they would say
the
they found
soldiers
nothing.
on the ground.
With their umbrellas.
The mystery of the Loch Ness Monster is typically centered on the idea of one unexplained creature. One is living deep in the Scottish loch. Oh, it's loch. It's not a nest. So it's Loch Ness.
Okay.
That's me. That's on me.
Oh, a loch is the
It's
name
a
of the
loch.
body of
It's
water.
not a ness. So
Is
it's
it
Loch
attached
Ness.
to the ocean? To the ocean?
That's an ignorant question that could be correct, and I'm not sure.
Well, because I'm wondering if it keeps escaping. That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's why the sonar didn't pick
He
it
sees
up.
the sonar coming. He goes, "Oh shit!"
Yes, exactly. He feels the radiation in the water.
Okay, well, let's just do that. What is a loch? Talk amongst yourselves.
that.
A loch, an arm of the sea, especially when narrow or partially landlocked.
See?
It's a sea loch.
Yeah, he's getting out of there.
He's getting out of there.
He's getting
That's
out of
the
there.
thing.
That's
why
the
they're so
thing.
hard to pick it up. And then he sees that coming down and he goes, "Oh shit!
It's too hard to
fuck.
catch."
Oh, those fuckers are trying to catch
yeah.
me." That's what the Nessie sounds
Right.
like. He's like, "Oh fuck."
He sounds like Sebastian Maniscalco.
You're not gonna believe.
Yeah, now we're just doing Trump as we're doing Sebastian Maniscalco doing Trump as the Loch Ness Monster.
It's a perfect impression. I have no notes. So, fresh footage shows a huge black shape, his words, not mine, moving in Loch Ness before two humps emerge from the water, giving the impression the monster isn't alone. This article is taking a lot, because once you see these pictures, you're going to be like, okay, Eoin. He was monitoring a webcam of the loch when he spotted I read this article, and it keeps calling it a loch. I don't know why it said Ness. I'm sorry. When he spotted a dark presence, he estimated to be up to 30 feet long. And then
Holy
within an
shit.
hour, he spotted two humps surfacing not far away. And to his surprise, they appeared to be moving away from each other. So those humps, those lovely Lessie humps.
Could they have just been whales?
Okay,
No.
typical ignorant question. I don't,
Not in a lock.
Not in a nest.
Not in a nest.
Not in a nest. Don't be stupid.
Okay.
See it?
Oh, I see
You
it.
see it?
Oh, yeah.
If you're listening online, I've got here a blurry screenshot of a webcam that shows a reflected flat water and just the slightest break of the top of the water.
That's undeniable.
That's the 30-foot creature.
It's
I mean,
not a turtle shell.
That's not. It's not.
No.
And it's not. And it's not a swimmer or literally just wind or a ducky
no.
or anything.
Or a little schmutz on the camera
It's not
lens. That's not what it is.
Schmutz is dirt for Jews. That's what they.
No, it's Jews for dirt.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jews.
So that's the first thing he saw.
Oh, wait. No, you're right.
Yeah. You're the anti-Semitic one.
Classic sting operation
Oh,
by
that's
Chris. Got me.
And he put that into publications and was like, "You can see here clearly two Loch Ness monsters."
Well, no, that was the one hump that was
Okay, so
giant,
there's
30
one undeniable.
So there
Loch
it is.
Ness,
And so
yeah.
this is Mr. O'Fadigan said it's obvious that the two Nessie-like humps are moving over a 2-minute period, and the larger hump of the two has changed position from the smaller one. Given the fact that there is no disturbance of water visible betwixt objects, it says between, I added betwixt, you would
We
have
know.
to concur that they are two separate moving creatures. You see that? I'm giving him the finger if you're listening online. I'm flipping him off good.
I didn't even hear what he said. What did you say?
When he goes, I added that. They didn't write it. I go, we know.
You're having fun over there and your little
Get sued by the writer of this article that you misquoted him. He made it all fancy.
There's also the sheer scale of the earlier dark shape in the water to consider. That's actually the big dark shape. It's like,
So he's saying that the thing in the red circle is two.
well, no,
humps.
that was like the first thing with a big dark shape with a slight breakage of water. He said, "What animal could be that long? What is strikingly obvious about sibling sightings at Loch Ness is that eyewitnesses could be viewing two different creatures coexisting in one lake." This is a huge break in the story. If you're a Nessie hunter, myself included, this is fucking. It's myself included. This kind of fucking broke my brain because all this time we're like working for one, and now it's like, okay, is this why so many sightings have different reports? Is it two different creatures? Is it
Maybe.
two different guys? Are you seeing a
Maybe
unicorn
they're in
one
love.
day? Okay, right away, the woman's got to make it about love, bro.
Gay. Way to make it gay.
That would be nice, though. Wouldn't
But
that
they're
be
going
nice?
away from each other. They're in a fight.
Yeah, they're
Maybe
in a fight. They're Ben and Max just in the water, at us, not ready to talk it out
The
yet.
Ben one is yawning.
I'm not. This is a great episode.
Oh, nice try. You're not gonna get me back
How
that
could you
easy.
possibly think I find this boring when we saw the red circle?
Don't you hear how loud his voice is?
Sorry, we're going to bring this down to a 5.
So what he's saying is what the other creature is could be completely unknown. What we do know
is that one of them isn't.
is that one of them is the
gay.
is gay.
One of them is gay.
That's what we do know.
It's been confirmed.
If the second one is just experimenting, that's something that we're trying to figure out right now.
Right.
That's something, you know what I mean? Okay, so what we do know is that there are a hell of a lot of eels in Loch Ness. Having the odd rogue giant one is not beyond the realm of reality.
Oh.
Seems like he just debunked centuries. Mr. O'Fadigan, whose side are you on? Here we go. Here are the two humps. Are you
Ready.
bracing yourselves? Online,
yes.
I will do my best to describe it to you, but just know that seeing is quite literally believing. Pulling the article.
If you're faint of heart, please don't look.
Please close your eyes.
Huh.
Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it?
I'm seeing it.
What you're seeing now, if you're listening online, now you're seeing it's the same body of water from earlier, and you can see that the mountain range in the back is the same, and then you can see timestamps on the webcam footage.
January. This is really recent.
And yeah, no, this is from March of this
Wow.
year. This is from just a couple weeks ago. I'm on the boards and I'm on the Reddits, and I can see this stuff. And what I appreciate about these webcams is they're on an old one of the original PC laptops. The first webcam to ever record is what they're
on an
using.
HP.
It's on an HP. Oh, you've seen them. You've seen them. Yeah.
These outdated machines.
So you're see these two humps. Mm-hmm. Now those are moving away from each other. And how could you say that's anything other than two ancient sea creatures?
Why isn't there video of it going the other way?
There is video, and can I tell you something? The video is even worse.
Oh,
Is it one of the?
Video-
Is it?
It's the blurriest little.
Is it like what is it called? When it's like takes pictures.
Oh,
I don't. No, it's not like over whatever that is. But it's
Time lapse. It's not time
It's not
lapse.
a time lapse, but it's such a bad quality webcam footage that it's like there's so much breakage in the footage while you're watching. It's such low quality that you're like, what am I looking at? Because the water might be moving. Is that the sea creature? So these screenshots
Or is
are
it just
showing
two
you.
eels?
that?
It could
Just going
also
opposite
he
direction.
himself that there's a lot of big ass eels in this, and they're calling it a serpent.
Didn't we have an earlier
so
episode with
funny.
something with like a creature where they said that the camera starts not working in
Yeah.
the presence of the creature or something
yeah,
like that?
so funny.
In Clifton, the gates of hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have a lot of ghost stuff too. Is like when the ghosts are around.
Then the camera.
Technology gets all fucked
yeah,
up.
Yeah.
The
Or
ghost
you
hunters
see
are like
the orbs.
the orbs,
is a
which
big
is not
thing.
just light.
Yeah, I've seen some orbs. I have.
Here it is. He saw this. You saw the pictures, and you would come to the same exact conclusion. He said, quote, "This is my only opinion. This is my only opinion of Nessie being two different creatures. Hence the abundance of different descriptions we have for her. Book it, write it down, timestamp it."
The best part about this whole episode is that it's like, well, we know there's one.
We know there's one.
That's the beginning.
But now
that's the given.
we're finally getting context. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We knew about Nessie, but Nessie's got a fuck buddy in
Yeah.
that water with her.
Yeah.
I find this really adorable. It's literally a centuries-long love story.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, and one
we
is
cracked
gay,
it. Broke
and the other one's straight, and it still
the
works.
Loch Ness
Or
Monster.
closeted.
The Loch Ness Monster is the original gay icon. A lot of people forget that.
Yeah.
People do forget that. That dress up in drag just as the Loch Ness Monster.
He is, so this guy is perhaps the most prolific source of webcam sightings. That's something to put on your
That's a
mantle.
title.
That's a title. Put that on LinkedIn.
How come the girls doing OnlyFans can have a perfect shot of them, but then
Of
we
their
can't-
hole?
Of their hole,
Yeah.
you can see fucking
Yeah,
But they're
hairs
not. But
and
they don't have the
everything.
camera on their hole for 24/7.
Right.
They're not
Okay.
just keeping a camera
Some
on
of them,
their
I'm
hole.
sure, I'm sure,
Yeah,
sure some of
still,
them
though,
do.
That's an idea.
If
Now
you're-
that's a shot.
like-
Truman
yeah.
Show, but vagina.
Yeah, but if
Yeah.
one of their cameras was on that same spot for 24 hours, it's not like it all of a sudden would be wicked shitty quality. You'd still be able
Well,
to see.
I think the
perfect
problem
hole.
is then you'd have to keep like changing out cards, or you'd need like a massive server to
Still.
like hold all that memory.
Yeah, but come on.
So wait, is this guy just standing there his whole life?
No, it's a webcam, you
It's
ignorant fuck.
set up on
Come
like
on,
a.
Ben.
I believe this guy
Why?
would just stand there.
He's often, he logs on, you stupid.
I'm sorry.
stupid
All
idiot.
respect to.
Please don't do this.
I'm
Ben.
not going to say his
You
name
can
because I'm
discredit.
inappropriate.
You can discredit Mae because she's a woman, but you cannot. I'm a man. I'm a man presenting this topic, and I need respect from that. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god.
He often logs on to watch the water from his home in County Donegal, Ireland. It does not say that he's unemployed, but I would venture a guess.
Times are tough.
It also doesn't say that he's unmarried, but I would venture, if I'm a betting man, if I'm putting money on it, I would say that there's not a Mrs.
He's probably like
O'Flanagan.
that guy that wanted to fuck the octopus. You know what I'm talking about? You remember?
Know that
Did you guys see
movie.
that documentary? You probably saw it. It was like the this
Oh,
seems
where
up
he
your
like
alley.
becomes friends with
Yeah,
an
he becomes
octopus.
it's like my octopus, my friend, or whatever. And he goes down in the ocean every day and he's
Yeah.
like putting on his dick and shit. Not
He's
really.
putting on his
But-
octopus dick?
No. He's putting the octopus on his bare chest, and he's like, I really like bonded with the octopus today.
Ew, no.
And then the octopus like gave birth, and he was like, "Who's the fucking guy? Who's the other guy? This octopus."
Who's the other guy?
I'm like really.
May's really warping it into her version of the movie.
You're trying to make this about sex.
It was sexual.
turning
was
this
it
into
not?
Vander-
I mean,
Vanderpump
it was weird that he kept going down to hang out with an octopus, but I didn't get sexual vibes.
You're gonna tell me that man did not jerk off to an octopus?
Oh, I
sucking
thought
his
it was
dick?
supposed to be sexual.
It was.
like Shape of Water stuff.
Well, there was a scene in the new season of The Boys. Maybe it's based on that because he fucks an octopus.
Oh,
An octopus
true.
is sucking
Yeah,
his
yeah,
dick.
yeah.
So maybe it was inspired by that.
Maybe.
Anyway,
What a show.
The important
The
takeaway.
Boys, inspired by a true story.
It is. All right, here's another article, but this one from another March 2023. Another one, just recent stuff. This fucker. And this is, you know what?
Same guy?
Typical. Somebody's in a happy relationship. This guy's got a second monster in there in the nest or the lock with them. Meanwhile, he's spotted over in England. Get a load of this. Look at this. A mum. This is a British article.
mum, yeah,
A
yeah.
mum and daughter. Mum.
Me mum.
Yep, that's it. Oh, you read the article?
Me mum.
The Queen
Righto.
Mum.
Righto, I did.
Oh, it's a mum, is it?
It's me mum.
Oh, it's me mum.
We
Read it
got
like
a
that.
vacation down at the lock. me mum.
That Loch Ness sounds perfectly British, but the other one sounds like Trump and Maniscalco.
Trump Maniscalco doing a British accent.
Me mum. A mum and daughter say that. Hey, mum, it's great.
What are you doing, Mum?
Wait, are you guys doing Maniscalco now? What
I
are
don't
you
know.
guys doing?
Maniscalco.
sounded like-
Maniscalco doing Trump
Maniscalco. It's
as
me
the British
doing
accent.
Trump doing Maniscalco.
Oh,
doing.
okay.
You understand now.
You guys never forget
I
the
thought I
people-
was at a place where I didn't have to explain my imitations, but that's fine.
People watch this podcast for our impressions. Let's never lose sight of that.
Oh, we're Phi Tool players.
British.
That's it. That's it.
Pretty good.
I'm going down to the lock.
We're saying it's a creature.
Pretty good.
And guess what? There's two of them.
That's if he grew up in Minnesota. That's it. So a mom and daughter say they spotted a creature which looked remarkably similar to the mythical Loch Ness Monster on the British Channel. The British Channel. The Bristol Channel. The Bristol Channel. The sea. I was having a stroke. The sea monster, which was reportedly several feet long, was seen bobbing about in the water with many rushing to take pictures. Although Nessie is not a regular visitor to the Bristol Channel, the estuary has welcomed other creatures, including porpoises, the odd dolphin, and
Cute.
seals. Well, move
I like
aside, you dumb fucks, because Nessie's in town. Are you ready to see him?
Yes.
Let's
Or
see
her,
him.
or they, them, in all their glory. Everyone still seated? I don't want anybody to pass out.
My Loch Ness monsters.
Okay,
there are
that's-
two
Yes.
Loch Ness
Now
monster
that's a
genders.
picture. What?
There are only two Loch Ness monster genders. I will die on this hill.
It's fucking science. Grow up.
I like this.
This is him. So if you're looking, if you're listening, this one looks. It could be a branch, but also it could be a serpent.
It could also be a duck head
There could be
and
a
then a branch
ducky
behind
and a branch
it.
behind him. But they said it was bobbing. But this one looks more convincing because that one looks like more like a little head.
Little head, yeah.
It's got a serpent head. It's got the little back.
So this is mom and they've decided mom and
No,
mom
this is
and
This is
daughter.
mom and daughter.
Okay.
And they saw this in the Bristol Channel. How did he get there? And then 2 weeks later, maybe. Here's the thing. Here's one more theory for you. This was 2 weeks before the two humps were seen. Was he out trolling for ass?
Probably.
Was
Probably.
Nessie out?
So when you guys looked up, when you guys
Hunted.
were talking about the locks, I looked up like a map of Loch. So it's like a lake, and then there's this thin river that like leads
Connects
out
it to
into
the-
an inlet into the
An
ocean.
estuary,
Is that what it's called?
I believe.
Okay, so which would make sense that it's got those big flapper things because I bet you that river gets a little shallow sometimes. It's got to just steer its fat body along
his way through.
That's where they should be looking for this thing in the fucking river.
Yeah, get him on his escape route.
Yeah, because when it's in the lake and the ocean, you're never going to get this thing.
They should sonar it so he's on his way out and then block off the fucking estuary.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is you can't believe the sonar either because they're lying to you. They're lying to you is what they're doing. This guy's just going around town looking for a little piece of strange. He brings it back to his house. Also, the fact that a loch is a lake is kind of, what are we doing here?
What do you mean?
A loch is basically a lake.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, they could just say,
Just say lake.
Just say
Why
lake.
But it's not a lake because a lake wouldn't be connected to an ocean.
True.
It's not a lake because a loch do not lake when it locks. How much
Lock and lake.
How much lake could a loch lake if it lock like a lake? All right, strap in one more for you. That's one more sighting from January 2023. A mysterious bit of video that was captured along the North Carolina coast has neighbors wondering if it's Nessie. It's a fishing boat captain filmed a serpent-like creature swimming near Atlantic Beach, and even better, I can one-up you guys. I don't have that video.
Hell yeah.
It's keeping it private.
I don't know. I didn't immediately load.
I
exited
see.
the
But
page.
it's public knowledge.
Yep.
Okay.
I want to pull up the video because I want you guys to see.
I sent you a link to a little quick doc I put together if you need some content.
For this?
Well, one kind of is just like a fun palate cleanser for after this. I don't know if you guys ever seen the guys that catch a sunfish, but
No. Oh, wait. Maybe I have. I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm excited.
but
Where's this fucking video? I don't know if I have it. Talk amongst yourselves.
Have you guys ever seen the there's like a dolphin, somebody dropped their phone in the water and then the dolphin brings up the phone to them and it's like a wild dolphin.
No.
Yeah, it's crazy. We could bring up that video.
You know the new thing on the internet is to describe it. Apparently dolphins are like evil.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, they do like
They do like fucked up shit.
They
Yeah.
rape
Like
each
what?
other, don't they? They're
well, they
really
like commit
rapey or-
crimes. They kill for like sport, which I'm like, okay, you're making them seem cooler.
Yeah, right? I think they're fun.
Why is
Also,
that
a bunch
bad?
of cats are friends with
Why is that?
dolphins.
Oh, nice, Ben.
What's
nice?
You mean as opposed to food?
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
just kill and then, but I mean,
like a
don't-
lion's not going to do that for fun. They kill and then they eat it.
Yeah, but
Always?
lion's a big old kid.
Yes. Actually, not always. Sometimes they kill each other for
dominance.
For like dominance and shit. But there's a purpose.
But a
behind it.
There's a
dolphin will like
purpose.
tie you up, kind of rip your nipples off, and then
Yeah.
kind of bite you.
Yeah.
They gotta make everyone remember. Don't fuck with the dolphins.
I wonder
dude.
if they have like
but I think
serial
that's because
killers.
they kind of because they're not sharks. I feel like they have something to prove. A
Yeah.
little bit, no?
Yeah.
This was supposed to be the video, and then it didn't load. So you're not going to see this video.
I believe it.
Don't ask me again.
I almost believe it more without
I
even
want
seeing
you
the
guys
video.
to know how blurry you watch this video, and it's just so hard to see.
Is there a photo of what the
it is.
Loch Ness Monster is supposed to look like in all its glory?
Oh yeah, there's like a bunch
Yeah,
of
you're not
pictures.
going to believe it. It's Asian.
Artists.
It does look like a dragon.
It just looks like a dinosaur kind of.
Oh, I got
okay.
it. I got it. Oh, another ad. Hold on. Okay, I'm in the meantime. What's going on? What's new?
Yeah.
What are you guys up to? What's going on? What are we getting into after
It's a
this?
10-minute ad.
It's a very long ad. She's walking down the street. Okay. What do you have going on?
Nothing. I was just thinking about this.
Plug your dates. Plug your dates.
Okay.
Plug your dates.
I got nothing.
Oh, there it is. I got it. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Pulling it over here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Look at this strap in.
British
This is
media
Carolina.
so
This is
far.
our own nation.
No, this one. This is the video. This is the original video. This
This is not our
This
nation.
is not our nation, but
Okay.
this is. He was recently in our nation, in North Carolina. But this is the video of the two.
Or she.
This is the proof of they them. Look, there they are.
So there's the Loch Ness Monster.
Right, that was one, and then there's
two of
two,
them.
and they not necessarily moving away from
I mean,
each other.
what are we doing here? But it is something.
It's certainly something.
There's now that is undeniable.
That's undeniable.
Yeah, that it's something.
That it
Yeah.
is something.
There's something, certainly something. See that? That's something. And what's good is it gets blurrier. Just the instant that you think you saw something, it gets blurrier. Look, and this is it from the same angle, but slower. Do you see it now?
I also don't think it's moving.
Do
I
not
think that,
blink, May.
Well,
You're gonna miss it.
I just feel like the camera's moving.
Yeah, the camera is
Camera is moving.
See that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you could see actually the two of them are having full penetration sex underneath the water. And you actually you're missing.
Couldn't it also just be like one of their humps and then the long body and then like second hump, you know what I mean? Of the same one.
This guy's one of the most prolific hunters. And you're going to doubt him? You don't think he knows the difference between a hump?
Also, why wouldn't he be like trying to bait that thing in with a rotisserie chicken or something?
Because he was in fucking Ireland cheating on his wife. I'm just discrediting everybody involved.
Go ahead and bait that thing.
All right, whatever. Did you send me something? What am I doing here?
Oh, open up the doc. I emailed it to you.
Oh, God damn it, Chris.
I don't know how else to send it to you.
I can't get it back on the screen.
Have you seen that documentary about the guy who's obsessed with dolphins and he trains dolphins in South America and then
wants to fuck them and gets them to suck their dick?
That's where it always goes.
No, he doesn't want to fuck them, but then he comes to America and they don't like the way he's treating the dolphins, and then he fucking got canceled, and then he killed himself because he couldn't be around the dolphins
You told me that
anymore.
story as we walked into the Mystic Aquarium.
Yes. It was crazy. I just assume that you've seen every documentary. I don't know why.
I mean, I watch a lot of them, but I haven't seen that one.
It's pretty good.
But
I kind of just told you the whole thing, so. Yeah.
Do you want me to play Guys Catch Sea Creature?
Yeah,
or Mexican President Finds Elf?
Well, do the first one because we're talking about sea creatures.
Okay.
Wait, was the second one a mistake?
No, the second one was if this ended quickly and we wanted to do a little.
It's nothing to do.
I did my research.
It's also very recent and just happened.
Oh, okay.
This
Let's
is a
end it
5-minute
with that.
video.
Well, we don't have to watch the whole thing, but you should play it because
Hilarious guy. Oh, here we go.
But Jay says it's a fucking big sea. It's a baby fucking whale, man. Holy shit, we are witnessing a baby fucking whale right here, dude. Holy shit.
And it's a sunfish. Sunfish are huge.
The thing is big, Jay,
That
huh?
thing looks hurt, Jay.
That's Peter Griffin.
Jay, that thing is hurt, bro.
That's
Holy shit, look at this fucking
Whoa.
So that's called a
Look at this fucking
sunfish.
thing. Yeah, those are
They're
cute.
just like big. They just eat like plankton and shit and just slowly swim around. But they must have caught
both their
one.
eyes are on one side of the head.
This is amazing.
That's great.
Come on, bro. Pull back up, bro.
Wow.
We're seeing some shit we ain't never seen before.
Head.
Fuck, that thing looks...
That's
I want
amazing.
these guys
Oh
to
my
find
God.
Loch Ness.
Do they ever-
What the? Oh, fuck!
Holy
What was
fucking
that?
shit, dude!
Was that a big serpent
You
or
see that
what?
smudge in the water, bro?
Can you skip to like 4 minutes 30 seconds?
he's
I just want to
still
see if he
doing that.
maintains
Yeah,
that
go.
energy for 5 minutes.
Wait, go where the things are higher,
seen before.
because that's where people. Yeah, that's like the.
That's a tuna, bro. That's a tuna.
That's a tuner
I
sign.
love putting the R's. That's a tuna or something.
Oh, fucking fishing hook. Are you shitting me? That's the hook you come? Oh my god. Oh, we got it! Oh shit, Jay. Oh my fucking god. Oh man, we need to fucking go get that shit, bro.
Wait, was no one talking back to him this whole time? Was that a monologue?
It's two guys fishing, and
Years
the
later,
one
we find
guy's-
out Jay doesn't exist. That's amazing.
That's
oh
ridiculous.
my gosh. Well,
Have you seen the one where the guy's yelling at the cat in his driveway?
completely unrelated to anything we've talked
No,
about?
but it's a guy with a wicked thick. He has a wicked thick accent too, but I think he's from Long Island or something. And he's like, "Ma, what the fuck is this?" And a
Want me
cat,
to
like
pull
a wicked
it up?
weird looking cat. Do like guy with thick accent.
Guy yells at cat.
Guy yells at cat with weird eyes in driveway. Put in Lucy too. That's the name of his cat he's trying to protect. If you can't find him.
Just throw in Lucy.
Go ahead. I don't want him messing with Lucy.
Wilfred Warrior. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. This guy?
Let me see. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, I've seen this.
Yeah. You've never seen this before?
No,
Look at this sucking thing with the bulging eyes.
crazy.
Don't fucking look at me like that. You're a weird looking.
It's Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, it's Michael.
Oh, it's Michael Rappaport.
Yeah, it's Michael Rappaport just do it. It's not even his video. It's that thing he does where he just talks over the video.
Oh.
He talks over an existing
It's
video.
describing content that somebody else.
I like that one though. That is funny.
That's a funny concept.
Yeah.
We should
He
do
does
that for a
all the
silent video.
He does
That's
that all
great.
the time. He just turns the volume off and be like, "You ever seen that one with like the two there's like 2 like moose in the front yard, and he's like, "Ma, there's 2 moose in the front yard."
Yeah.
It's just Rappaport. Like,
we should steal that idea and do it for the Loch Ness videos.
We should.
No one's going to trace that. None of our listeners are going to be like, "Oh my God, it's Rappaport."
Well, other than the fact that we just outed ourselves immediately.
Bleep it out. Bleep it out.
What else is a funny video? You had another one.
We're
on
not
it.
watching YouTube together.
Yeah,
We can
I was
just-
gonna-
There's this clip of Frasier. Could you just...
You ever see that Seinfeld where they actually... All right, last thing I will ask you guys, in all seriousness, do you genuinely believe there could be a Loch Ness Monster?
Oh, well, that we assume. Do you want second? Or is there a second Loch Ness Monster?
Sorry. I'm speaking ignorantly. Do you believe that the known fact Loch Ness Monster has a little buddy?
yes, because the only way it could be alive this long is it has to keep reproducing.
You got to have it. Well, how would it doesn't
just
make any
too-
sense.
It's not a magical creature. It's a real creature.
Some of them live really long. I just described the Meg earlier.
Okay, but there's no proof of that, so we don't know that.
They made a whole movie. You fucking
I'm
idiot.
for there being more than one. So why are you fighting
He's
me?
open-minded.
Honestly, they do.
He had sex with a guy.
Yeah, dude.
Why are you arguing with him?
They
Yes,
do
May?
find like new species all the time in the ocean.
Oh yeah.
They.
Well, the whole thing, the deep sea is they, and you believe them. Yeah, the deep sea is a fucking mystery. I do believe that the water. I don't trust it. I'm still to this day waiting to discover Atlantis.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's where they go with the little thing
Maybe
from the
that's where
lock
they
to
go.
the... Yeah.
That's something to think about.
I love how there's an Atlantis and they're choosing to go to a murky lake in Scotland.
It's a lock.
Yeah, but sometimes even too much of a good place kind of thing.
Right,
You know what I mean?
right.
Yeah,
They
they go
vacation
home.
in Atlantis. They have a
vacation.
timeshare down there.
They
Atlantis
vacation.
on Monday gets a little sad.
Yeah, yeah.
The regulars.
Well, nobody lives there. It's like FIDA. You know what I mean? It's where you go to work. All right. Well, that's your episode. Go watch Michael Rappaport's videos.
They're very funny.
They're very funny.
I
They got
really like them a lot.
May loves those little clippies. Like and subscribe. If you're a Loch Ness Monster hunter, if you're a Nessie hunter, and you have it in your, if you've watched this long and you're like, I'm going to smash the dislike button, just know that it makes us hard. So you're actually doing us a favor. Okay, bye.
Bye.